Hello there. Doing all right?
Hi guys.
We are back. We are at a slightly different location, a little bit further along the road from where we wanted to be. If we can get to where we wanted to be, we will. But we are at a part that is linked to the abbey that we wanted to go into. The place we're at is called St Stephen's Chapel. Connor, do you want to read it? Oh, before we do, I know that the last video cut short a little bit, so once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
For the follows and the likes that everyone's done over the past week to enable us to go live. We really do appreciate it, thank you. Right, so we are at St Stephen's Chapel. It's the site of the old chapel and the graveyard that is next to it that remains. So we'll start here, and if we do get a chance to, we'll go to the abbey. If not, the abbey will have to be a different day, but we'll see how it goes. So that room.
So St Stephen's Gateway Chapel. It was built in the early 1200s. It served travellers, visitors to the abbey, and people of Redditch. When it was pulled down in 1538, the chapel survived and was used until 1805. It was then pulled down and replaced by the chapel on the green in Redditch town centre. It's still outlined here today. In the graveyard, you can see some unusual gravestones. Most of them are small, and we've just had a look around the gravestones as well. It's initials.
It's just simple inscriptions on there.
Yeah, it's nothing like the gravestones you get nowadays.
Modern days.
They're completely different. So yeah.
But the majority of the gravestones here, the actual stones themselves were taken from the abbey. And it was done so because the people that were buried here couldn't afford to be buried with an actual gravestone. So they took one of the stones from the abbey and used that as the headstone.
And it mentions here as well that that type of gravestone back in the time was used for like lower class, if you were poorer.
Yeah. So because they couldn't afford a proper headstone, they took the stones from the abbey and brought them here to be used, which is why they have a very simple inscription on them. So, like we say, when we first thought about coming over to this place, because there's a gang of people drinking at the abbey, and whatever content we get it would end up being ruined because they're all shouting. So we
want to get the best content for you guys.
We only want to produce the best and put that onto our channel for everyone to watch. So we're at St Stephen's Chapel now. Just an interesting fact, the tree in the middle of St Stephen's Chapel was planted in 1864. So that's how far back that particular thing goes. We're just going through.
You wouldn't want to walk down those steps after a few drinks, would you?
Shallow steps, but very dangerous. Alright, so we'll have a quick walk around. The site's not massive, but maybe that could be good. It could be good for...
Need as much energy, maybe.
Could be good for what we're here for. So this itself is where the chapel was. So this is the foundations of the chapel. And then all around here, down by the tree.
Good walkway, isn't it?
It's all stones. That one here. John, I can't read the surname, died at 1615. It's just all remains of stones, basically. We'll see what we can get from anything. Like I say, because it's not a big site, I'd be hopeful that we might get some responses, because the energy may be focused.
Oh, just to let you know, guys, we are next to, well, we're not too far away from the main road, so if you do hear any noise in the background, it might be vehicles.
1725, 1702,
Maybe that's what I told him.
1712, 1711.
Well, they all got
So
that.
this graveyard is extremely old.
A few. Oh,
More this way.
it's going into it, isn't it?
People obviously still do come up here and pay their respects.
Interesting.
Because there's flowers laid against the tree. That's good to know. Yeah, it's been described, isn't it? You make out the name? Leith.
I can't read it. That looks like there's a 5 on here. Yeah. Very few.
It won't be 1950 something else.
That could also be a 6. I don't know.
Right, they're all dotted around amongst the trees as well. Well, we've also got to be careful in that bit, because there's a fox den in there. There's more down there. Like I say, it's not a massive place, but hopefully it may mean that if there is anything here, the energy could be concentrated.
The tree is going to be a very
Yeah, Sammy, shame about the people problems, I know, but staying safe is the main priority. It's not that I don't think it's that we wouldn't be safe there. They are keeping themselves to themselves. We were actually over there. It's just there because they're drinking and they are being very loud. So anything we do would be compromised. And it just wouldn't be the best content. So I think it might be, we either have to wait for them to go, because from where we are, we can still hear them. That's how loud they are being.
Also, Sammy, if you wouldn't mind, would you be able to let us know the Scotland score?
The abbey itself is over there. I don't know if I can zoom into that. There's the ruins of the abbey over there. Like I say, oh, Sammy's replied 1-1.
Oh, no. Hopefully there'll be stranger things that happen here tonight. I think
Right.
I think the tree will. I think they'll. Hopefully we get very good responses by the tree, because like
Fingers crossed.
from the tree earlier, it was planted a long time ago. What was the date that it was planted again? The tree. It's been here for a while, isn't it?
1876.
Yeah.
So,
Let's try and get some stuff out of
yeah, if you get the cat balls out, we'll start with the cat balls.
then the front
Yeah.
How many?
Get them all.
I think it could get quite eerie here when it gets darker.
Let's get the marbles.
Right, I'm turning the cat balls on.
Not ready.
For anybody who's possibly new, so the cat balls, when they're turned on, they flash. Usually it's for about 8 seconds or so. So once that stops flashing, I will put it on the floor. There we go. So it's going to flash again because I've touched it. But when it stops,
Put them around by the tree and around by the stones.
you have to. So for it to go off now, you have to physically touch it. I'll put a. So there's a memorial. The memorial bit here.
Yeah, people do still come up here and pay their respects.
Yeah. Maybe should I put one of the cat balls on?
And yeah,
Here?
we just need to be able to see them all.
There we go. I'm gonna put it there. Have we got the phone?
Yeah. Right. Bear with us. Do you want to hold that? If you can hear screaming, that is them drinking. Watch where you're walking because there's cat balls everywhere.
So there's a cat ball
Ready?
there. Yeah.
Right. Is there anyone here with us now? If there is anyone here, would you like to come forward? Would you like to show yourself? Could you communicate with us in some way?
Oh, cat ball's gone off.
Oh, cat ball's just gone off.
So as I said earlier, for the cat ball to go off, it has to be physically touched. You know, even if rain goes on it, the cat balls don't go off. Even if you breeze past it and it's gone off again.
Well, if that is somebody setting that off, thank you very much. I was just about to say to you, if you could make one of the clear balls go off, that would be very, very much appreciated.
Are you able to set one of the other cat balls off for us, please?
There are several of them dotted around.
There's two behind me as well.
Spirit Talker just said something is wrong. No.
Just keep
Fine,
checking
oh.
behind as well, because there's cat balls behind. I'll go from. There's one over there as well. Is there anybody here with us right now? Are we talking to anybody?
Yeah, can you please state your name? You know who we're talking to.
Or could
Be
you come?
careful.
What do we need to be careful of? Is there something here we need to be careful of?
Would you help?
The EMF going off. Is it keep going off? What would you like us to help you with?
We can help you. What would you like help with?
Yeah, that EMF keeps.
Is there something we can do for you?
I'm protecting you.
You're protecting us. Oh, is the EMFs
Yeah.
firing off? There's nothing by it that only detects
For it to be the phone, I'd have to be much closer than
electronic
that.
fields.
Are you standing there?
If you are standing there, could you set off the cat ball right on top of the gravestone, please?
Philip.
Philip, was that you standing there just?
See, as soon as it said Philip, the EMF. Oh, it's gone up again. Oh,
Philip, if that's a yes, could you make please stop the EMF from going off at all?
Right, guys. Just so as you know, obviously we are still on the land of where the abbey was, and there were several abbots at that abbey. I wrote down the names before we got here. I'm about to show them on there, and it's the exact spelling as well.
Same spelling.
The fourth one down, Philip, and it's the same spelling. It's the same spelling as well. That's not how we'd spell Philip nowadays.
Still going there.
So the EMF's going crazy. We've had cat balls going off already.
I mean that the EMF's going up into the like really high.
So Philip, is that
Turning to the
you
red.
making the lights change colour? Is it yourself making it go from green to red?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it's gone.
Did it go right up the way to the top?
It completely stopped. Watch where you're standing.
It's done that a couple of like when it
Right,
when
okay,
it, when
so
it's Philip, it stopped.
if that wasn't you, Philip, who was it? Who is it that's doing that? Stopped again.
It's literally just stopped.
As soon as you're
Yeah.
paying attention to it, it goes off. Wants to be known.
Can you set one of the cat balls off, please, Philip?
Philip, there's a relation.
Relation.
It might not be.
No.
As soon as you turn the camera.
Understanding.
Would you like us to be understanding of you?
You asked earlier for us to help you. Is there something that you'd like us to help you
She
with?
killed us.
She killed you. Who's she? Who are we talking about now? Is that who you're protecting us from?
She said, "Is that who you're protecting?"
She just
It
stopped.
went off, and then it went off. It went off. And it went off.
Fort. Others mean harm.
The others mean harm.
Who are the others?
Can you tell us their names?
Bite.
What was that?
Right.
Bite. Hmm.
What do you mean by bite?
I'm only 8.
You're only 8. So this can't be Philip the Abbot then. So who are we talking to now? If this is someone different, would you be able to set one of these cat balls off? There's several clear balls that we've placed on the ground. If you just touch one of them, pass through one of them, pick one up. As soon as you touch it, it'll start flashing colours. Would you be able to do that for us?
Standing behind you.
Who
You're
are you?
standing behind me.
So my name's Connor.
I'm H.
And I'm Ian.
There's still good here.
There's still good here. So is it someone good that's standing behind me?
Trust the woman.
What woman is it I need to trust? Can you give me a name?
Paul.
Paul.
Is that a name on? No.
There's a St. Stephen's Hall there.
So the EMF's just gone off again.
So we're getting a lot of activity on the EMF. If that's you that's making those lights change colour, thank you very much.
Where is my body?
Where is your body? Were you buried here? Was this your resting place?
Grace.
Grace could mean two things. It could be a name or it could be.
Is Grace your name? Is Grace the woman that we should trust? If it is, can you do something for us to show us that you're here? Can you light up one of the balls? Could you affect one of us in some way?
It's really weird because you get a few things and then it just stops.
Yeah.
I mean, that EMF's just stopped now, but it's not. All of a sudden, it will go straight back up.
So it's coming in waves, isn't it? You get something and then nothing.
Yeah, it's definitely something here.
Recording.
Yes, we're
Yes,
recording.
we are recording, yes.
EMF's going off again. Stopped.
The devices we're using to record aren't devices that you'd be familiar with, but we are recording.
So the EMF, we're getting some activity on there.
Very quiet.
I mean, if you are still here, Philip,
We.
We. So does that mean there's more than just you here, Philip?
Charlie.
yeah, the EMF's going off quite a bit there.
Charlie's here apparently as well.
That one of the names.
Yeah, EMF's going quite high.
Probably you've got on the.
Are you stood by
gravestones
me
here
right now,
is-
Philip?
Can't see the names.
It's mainly just initials.
Is it you setting that EMF off? Yeah, that's proper going off. And now it just stops.
Girl.
Girl. There was a lady that just walked through here with a dog. And it's just then said girl.
Essentially, that's the thing.
So yes, you are correct. There was a girl, yes.
She died.
She died. Who died? Who are we talking about now?
Question.
Do you have a question for us?
You want to ask us something? Or do you want us to ask you something?
Hi, Teresa. So we've had in the chat, we've had a message from Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Said all.
Wow, okay.
And girl. Okay, that is weird.
Josephine is the name you're being given.
You're very respectful.
Thank you very much. We are trying to be. We always do try to be. Thank you for that, Teresa. I don't know how much of it you've been watching, but we were given Hall as a word. So I don't know if that was
And girl.
employing yourself, and we were told to trust the woman. So I think maybe we do that. So is Josephine here?
Sean.
Yeah, so the EMF's just gone completely stopped again.
Right, I think we put some of the cat balls around by some of the stones as well.
Should we move the cat
Get
balls?
some of these.
I get these.
Leave that one on there. I think we've put them by some of the stones. And get the EVP out as well. You want us to be quiet?
There you go, H.
We still got a few by the tree.
So we've got the one on the headstone. So Teresa has said in the chat, Josephine was a good witch. She was 17 to 18 years old, but she was hung for being a witch.
Well, thank you for that, Josephine. If this is you communicating with us.
So we're still going to keep a few around the tree. No, there's a few. The one over there. So the EMF's going off again. Yeah, so the EMF's going off quite a bit.
Is there any more here?
I think that might be it. Was there one? Hiding. I mean, it might not show on the camera, guys, but it is starting to get darker. What come through then?
Just riding yourself. saying that you have blue eyes.
So, Teresa's put,
My name is Robert.
she is wearing a long grey dress with a dirty white full-length apron. She has a bonnet on with a frill on the edges.
Hello, Robert. Are you still with us? You maybe set off any of the devices so we can know that you're still here and you want to talk to us.
Or if you're here with us, Josephine, that's Teresa. He's detecting. Is there any chance that you could do the same? The clear balls that we've put on the floor, would you be able to touch one of them?
We're going to have to put the lights out soon. It's on like in the middle of it all. Colin, your name?
I'm losing energy.
If you need to take our energy to be able to communicate, you're welcome to do so.
So Teresa believes that Josephine's shoes were stolen after she died.
Hi.
Hi.
So she was with a child at the time of her death.
Child.
I'm intrigued.
Nice, isn't it? I'm intrigued. Are you intrigued by the equipment that we're using? Would you like to know how to use it?
She was pregnant.
The EMF going off because of that.
No.
Anna.
Hello, Anna. Is that you that was just setting off the EMF? That green light over there.
We are using another device now. The device that may be able to pick up any words that you can try and say. If you wish to talk to us,
2 lights.
That's flickering between two.
well, the Spirit Talker just said 2 lights and the EMF meter is showing
That
2
you-
lights.
Making the 2 lights go off over there. If it is, could you stop doing that? Just so we know it is.
Alice.
Stop. talking to Alice now.
I reckon we try the method out. So, guys, it's starting to get really dark now. It might not show it on the live, but we are starting to lose light here. So we're going to have to all get the torches out in a minute. Should we try the method?
We can do.
Yeah.
Let's just see what we get. Ask a couple of questions on this first. Hold on.
I heard you. There was a voice on there, and this just said you heard me.
Well, let's see.
Go right.
Hello, Anna. Is that you that was just setting off the EMF? That green light over there.
Hi, Tracy. The EVP said you will never win. I'll use another device now. Did you hear something on this?
Was it if you come on, it's recording?
2 lights.
That's flickering between. Is that you making the 2 lights go off over there? If it is, could you stop doing that, just so we know it is? It's doing 2 lights.
Tracy says, I have my headphones on, I can hear spirit.
Jess.
Stop. Is Jeff setting off the EMF?
They killed him.
You're talking to Alice now. Who did they kill?
We're getting so many names, it's ridiculous.
Can you maybe give me a name?
If there's anyone here with us now, could you try and use your voice to communicate with us? Or show yourself.
Tracy said he's angry.
8.
Is the 8-year-old?
See if there are any responses to that.
If
there's anyone here with us now, would you try and use your voice to communicate with us?
My neck.
Show yourself.
Tracy said he's angry.
8.
It's an 8-year-old.
So,
There's nothing on there.
Teresa's just put, guys, focus on connecting with Josephine as she's wanting to speak and tell her truth. Do we do the method? See if we get anything come through on there.
You can do.
Yeah.
Let's turn this
Yeah.
off for now.
Oh, I'll sort it.
Did you want to explain it to everybody? There might be. So we've not used this before,
Let
guys.
me link this up first. Right, we're going to try something called the Estes method. It's done through using white noise and reverb. Right, so that's connected.
I heard the white
Right, so
It's gonna be the first ever one on this channel to use Esther. Can you hear us?
right. Connor, you go over there.
Just to make sure that he can't hear.
Right, Connor's standing further away from us now. Is Josephine here at all? If you are, could you communicate with us? Could you use your voice? So guys, we can't hear what's being said or if anything's coming through. So if Connor hears anything or he can make anything out, then he'll say what he can hear loud.
Help.
Oh.
He's here.
Who's here? Could you give us a name?
We are here.
Who is we?
Teresa's saying that Connor is wearing the grey top. May start to feel a pain in his upper right shoulder. A lot of bats flying around now.
Yeah. If you're here, could you please state your name? Or anything that you'd like to tell us?
You.
Talking about us?
Looking.
I think they might be on about me in a grey top, if that's the case. But I'm not feeling any pain in my shoulder at the minute. Although I do have arthritis in that shoulder, so it may
Egypt.
Egypt.
You know.
An Egypt is an idiot in Irish.
Are you calling one of us an idiot? Or an Egypt?
I know they are talking about Connor.
It said Jess.
Had that come
I
from
heard
Spirit
Jess.
Talker.
Jess.
Jess came from Spirit Talker.
Right, okay, so that's on 2 different devices now. We've had the name Jess.
I'm not really sure. Jess, if we're talking to you, could you maybe tell us anything about your past life?
Right. I'm going to ask Connor now to take the headphones off, and I'm just going to ask him. Because
They're
Teresa
listening.
is saying it's the one with his shorts on, so that's Connor. Oh, no. Connor, just quickly, stay there. Just quickly, anywhere on your body, have you felt any pain at all?
My lower back feels a bit weird, but
Your back?
it doesn't hurt, but
Do you have anything to do with your shoulder?
no.
Right, Teresa's saying Jess can be used for a shortened version of Josephine.
Although I said Egypt. Didn't it mention something to do with Irish on there? Isn't that an Irish term?
It is for idiot, yes.
Yeah, that's in Ireland. Don't you call someone in Egypt if they're an idiot?
But we've had Jess on Necrophonic now, we had Jess on Spirit Talker.
Yeah.
Teresa's saying it's a shortened version of the word Josephine.
Josephine. Well, I can hear there's stuff coming through, but you have to listen to it very carefully.
That's the idea.
Yeah, you have to.
You've got to like
Pop them back on and see if anything else comes through. We'll ask some more questions. So, if Jess is with us now, could you communicate with Connor?
It just beeped.
You pressed a button on there.
Hold the central button down.
Press the centre button.
Yeah, hold it down.
Going again now. Air.
Connor managed to disconnect the headphones from the phone.
Out of all people, it wouldn't be him.
So, Jess or Josephine, if this is you we're communicating with, thank you very much for doing so. Would you be able to affect Connor in any way?
Maybe if you can,
Or communicate with him?
you could maybe touch his right shoulder.
Off. Us.
Who is us? Could you maybe state any names? We know who we're talking to.
Help.
What do you need help with?
Again, this is
Energy.
second.
Energy.
You need help with energy. If you can use our energy, you're welcome to. So it's suddenly gone very cold. I know the temperature drops on clear nights anyway, but it has suddenly just gone very cold.
If you're still here, could you maybe tap Connor?
Would any of you guys like to go see if you can get anything come through?
I'll have a go, but
Yeah.
did you feel like there was anyone near you then?
When I'm closing my eyes, it feels a bit.
As Teresa's saying, there's a negative energy by you.
Oh, right.
So,
There's a male and a female, like, going back and forth.
okay.
Sometimes you can figure out what they're saying, but like I say, it's very hard. But it's a male and female.
Okay.
So we have a different person with the headphones on now doing the after. If you could maybe communicate to Ian, maybe tell him your name, who you were, anything that could maybe help us figure out your story, that would be amazing.
Leave.
Who would you like to leave? All of us.
What is that?
Are you on about what I'm holding? Say yes, I can explain it to you.
Which?
That was mentioned on the comments earlier.
That was.
Yeah.
And
Teresa mentioned that.
you were.
Ian?
Wait, it could have been like which one? Ian. Just to confirm that, could you maybe tap Ian on his back or on his shoulders? Maybe pull on his sleeve.
Ian?
You know Ian? Have you seen him before?
Move.
Are you telling Ian to move? Definitely getting a lot more than this.
Josephine, also known as Jessie, is the witch I sent
He's here.
around you.
Who's here?
To David. To David?
Girl.
Who is this girl? Could you tell us her name? Is this the girl we were told earlier to trust?
It's gone really cold though.
Help.
Let's relate. Who are we talking to now? Can you maybe say your name?
Turn.
Okay, so Ian's just been told to turn. Probably heard it on the phone, actually. I'm wondering if anything has dropped from the tree.
Cut.
Go closer.
Relax.
Is that relax?
Quiet.
Death.
People are buried here after death. Talking about your death. Don't mind me asking.
No.
Whose death are you talking about then?
Green.
Are you talking about the green light that I'm shining on Ian? That is very accurate. As soon as I shine the light on him.
Yes.
That is so green. Okay. Would you like me to keep shining the light there?
No.
Okay, would you like me to turn the light off?
Stone.
Are you talking about your headstone? Where you're buried? Definitely a lot more.
Tree.
Are you by the tree right now? It's really good. Did you hear like the stuff about the light?
Yeah.
Listen.
We're listening. What would you like us to listen for?
Go.
Would you like us to leave? If so, all you have to say is yes. We'll respect your wishes.
Yes.
It said go, and then I said, if you want us to go, say yes. We'll respect your wishes. Immediately said yes. And you know when you said green, I was shining the green light on you. As soon as I shone that on, it said green. And then I was asking questions about if I should move the light off you. It said yes. Or like, would you like me to keep shining it on you? It said no.
Yeah.
Keep saying go.
Go. I think you
It's
the people at the Abbey then.
it's a very negative
Yeah,
spirit.
I'm getting negative vibes from
It's
the things that you were saying.
it's not the it's the male, very negative.
The people at the Abbey now. Because if
No, the Abbey's no one's at the Abbey anymore.
empty, we could maybe go there instead because we are being told to leave here.
Keep saying death. Go.
We've had death.
Well-
and I'm like, are you talking about your death? No.
Therese has put in the chat the tree is where Josephine was hung.
It said about the tree.
Yes.
Are we talking to Josephine now? We don't want to stay here too long because we've been told here to go.
It's gone really cold.
Out.
We're being told to get out.
Yeah.
It's cold now.
Yeah.
If you'd like us to leave, could you please state it one more time?
Leave.
As soon as I say if you'd like us to leave, can you please say it?
He's just said leave straight away.
I say we
Yeah.
go to the Abbey then, because I don't want to disrespect anyone.
Well, do you want to pick the cat balls up then?
If I pick these things up, and you pick the cat balls up. I say we do the S.
So cat ball there, H.
Can't carry all of them.
Just keep saying Ian.
Put them in.
But, put them in the bag.
So yeah, just get them in the bag. I'll go and get the other one over here. There's one.
One there. Okay, there's another few over that. How many cat balls should we have?
7.
7. So just put, how many have you
There's one over here as well.
put in there?
One's it there?
I've put 2 in here. So this is 3.
Where's the other 2?
H, there's one more. See
How
there?
many do you have?
I've got 2.
3 or 2? You need one more.
Yeah, see it there? And then that one there, yeah.
I say we go down to Abbey now.
Put them in there.
Wait a second.
It's really cold here now.
Well,
Have you still got this?
Really cold.
Okay, we do that again at the Abbey. That's actually been very accurate. I need someone to hold these.
I will message. That's not a problem.
yeah, Teresa, Ian said he'll message.
Stop. Right, hold on.
Have I put the EMF?
Right now.
Yeah, I have. Got it in my hand.
So guys, it's getting very, very dark now. If I
Perfect time for the Abbey.
can barely see.
So we're just going to walk out this way.
You can try. You've got to make it down there first.
I better not see any cows.
Yeah, that's the...
Cows again.
There are signs up saying that this is a free grazing land for cows. And you know our history with cows. So not great.
Yeah, we don't have good history with them cows.
I don't want to have to run away from bulls today.
Thank you.
Right guys, so we are leaving the graveyard now.
Thank you for the activity.
Thank you for communicating with us.
Thank you for communicating
Yeah.
with us.
Going to try and make our way to the Abbey.
So, Teresa, we're not leaving just yet. So where we are at the moment. So there's a graveyard that the graveyard we've just been at. When you come out the gate and walk over the field, we go to the, is it called the Monk's Abbey?
You got, sorry?
Is it called the Monk's Abbey that we're heading over to now?
Bordesley Abbey.
So we're heading over to the Abbey, which is where we were going to go to earlier, but due to unfortunate, what happened earlier, with other people being around, we couldn't start the live there, so we weren't actually intended to go to the graveyard bit tonight.
There was a large group over there earlier drinking.
We have got
and they were being really loud. They weren't causing any bother, but because of how loud they were, we wouldn't have been able to conduct any kind of investigation. So we're just walking over to the Abbey now. Again, I do not want these torches to run out because we've got to make our way back to the car.
It's getting very cold now as well.
Yeah, it is going cold now. You can see your breath.
not the cold now. Yes, this will definitely fit a lot here. Hopefully, anyway.
Were the stuff that were coming through relevant?
Definitely.
Yeah.
All of the stuff that you said was relevant.
Sammy commented to say that it was relevant.
Said your name twice.
I know he said my name because I heard it.
Yeah, it was on about
Did you feel something touch your head, by the way?
well, just anywhere. Literally anywhere.
I didn't feel anything touch me. My head went cold, but that's quite often the case because I've got no hair. So.
Yeah, but then it was on about death, and I said, "Are you talking about your death?" And then
was it a male's voice you heard more?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same with me.
Then I was on about
quite aggressive.
Yeah, the male voice was kind of shouting.
Yeah.
I was on about the light. And
then the one that kept saying out was the female voice. Right, guys, so this here is Bordesley Abbey. It was a 12th century abbey, and it was actually demolished by Henry VIII when he decided to demolish all the monasteries. So there is a lot of history here. It was built by and lived in by the abbots.
Philip was one of the names of the abbots that we got.
One of the names of the abbots was Philip, as H just said. And we had the name Philip come up right at the start when we were in the graveyard, which is over that way. Now that chapel and graveyard were built at the same time as this abbey and was used as the graveyard for visitors, residents and the like of the abbey. That's why we started over there with the hope that the group would move on from here, and seemingly they have. So when I came here the other day with Sammy, who's watching the live now, it was all very peaceful. There was one area that gave us a bit of a vibe. So I say we just go straight there now. If we were to leave the actual compound of the abbey, we've got to be really careful, guys, because there are ponds around here and you won't see them in this dark. Right. So, let's get the cat balls out.
Yeah. You're going to do the method again? Seems to...
Definitely.
We can do.
I think it's...
Right.
I think it's been brilliant.
Okay, that's it.
Put it on there.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We'll stand there. Without throwing the torch though.
So we're just putting the cat balls back out. We're going to scatter them about.
So you put one on the wall.
The EMF's on the wall though, isn't it? The EMF's on the wall. Right, so... Oh wow, okay.
So the cat ball's going off.
Not even called out and there's a cat ball going off. But this is where, when we came to do a little recce of the place to make sure we knew where we were going, this is where we felt...
This is the part of the...
Yeah.
That you got most activity.
Yeah.
Was this the part where it was negative as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I'm bullet EMF.
Welcome back, Teresa.
Right guys, we're at the abbey now. We've laid the cat balls out on the floor. The EMF's on the wall. Harriet, if you move away from it. If there's anyone here with us that would like to communicate, please do so. We mean you no harm whatsoever. We are friendly. We are simply here to try and communicate with the other side. My name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
As I say, we mean you no harm. If you could, I've placed 7 balls on the floor, little clear balls. If you touch them, like so, pass through them, move them, pick them up, throw them.
Hold them.
You'll make them light up. If you could do that, that'd be brilliant. Placed on the wall over there, with a green light showing currently, is a black box for you to be able to communicate with us if you could. If you go near that, touch it, same as the balls on the floor. Pass near it. You could make the green light change to red. If you'd be willing to do that, it'd be great. Shortly, we will use one of the methods that we've just been using over at the graveyard to see whether or not we can hear your voice. And I'm going to use the EVP quickly and see if we can get anything off this. Is there anybody with us here tonight that wishes to communicate, that wishes to come forward? Can you speak to us? Could you show yourself? Would you let us know you're here? Is there anybody with us here tonight that wishes to communicate, that wishes to come forward? Can you speak to us? Could you show yourself? Could you let us know you're here? Did you hear that?
I like
The footsteps.
Sounded like that, didn't it?
Yes.
Well,
it could have been one of us. But I don't.
Teresa said, I'm being shown a horseman and his coach travelling at speed due to being chased.
No footsteps.
The coach was ambushed by common thefts and money coins were lost. That's
Well,
it's a conversation.
while I was recording, did you move?
I didn't.
Did you move?
I don't think so.
Sammy said she heard footsteps as well.
It sounded like a
Was
couple
that
of
the wall?
footsteps.
And you wouldn't have heard gravel where I was. Just like this stuff there.
We got the spirit talker.
Yes. Well, use spirit talk first.
That loud.
Is anybody here with us right now?
Was anybody walking around us just?
If so, would you like to set off one of the cat balls by touching it, passing through it? Does that mean playing the audio? Is that because we just played the audio?
Do
So
it
that
again.
all to do with them.
Scary.
What's scary?
Just put another little box down.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Is there anybody with us here tonight that wishes to communicate, that wishes to come forward?
Bullet.
Can you speak to us? Could you show yourself? let us know you're here.
Definitely what sounds like footsteps.
Yeah, it's either footsteps or like that sound, but someone scraping.
Yeah,
Remember what
None of us literally went
Erica.
say Erica. Erica, your name?
Right, so that's definitely movement on the gravel,
One of us probably went
and we're not moving. It's like that.
to see if there's any footprints and stuff.
If that was somebody that's with us now, thank you very much.
I was so sick.
Who are we talking to right now?
What? Yeah. I hope it is.
Ghost train. Are you still here? Are you still able to reach out to us?
Nicola.
So, Nicola, would you like to tell us anything? Please, about your past life.
The battery.
What's the battery like on? What's the battery like on that?
We're good.
Is it?
On not where it should be. How's your phone? What's your phone?
I don't think it'd be on a better battery on phones. Anyone we're communicating with wouldn't know what they are.
Yeah, my battery's fine.
The battery used to be a place.
Actually,
Mm.
what was that?
It was been a building.
Fast.
Fast.
The hell going? What was the building?
Basement.
Basement. Now, we were saying the other day when we were here,
Oh my god. You know how we were on about trains?
yeah,
It was used to power the lights in train carriages while stopped at the station. That's what the purpose of it.
when we were discussing it the other day, we said we thought this may have been a way down to the basement. Because there's this part and then over there.
Ask me anything.
Ask you anything. Did you live here? Did you work here? If you are trying to communicate with us, could you touch one of these balls that are on the floor? Make them light up. Show us that you're with us.
Ask me anything.
It's come through twice.
Yeah.
When we do the method again, do you want me to go first again and then switch it up with you again second?
I know.
So it's two different people again.
Did you want to have a go? Or?
Thank you.
Do you wanna, you was gonna say, do you wanna?
Thank you.
I reckon we all have a go down.
What are you thanking us for?
I'm buried down the road.
Okay.
I've been off the road that
Do they mean
Yeah.
about the?
Okay, so have you come with us from the graveyard? We were just down the road at the graveyard, and then we walked up to here. Have you come with us?
You came back.
Okay. I have come back, yes. I came here the other day to find where this place was.
communicating with Ian the other day.
It's a car alarm now.
What kinds of things did you get on the spirit?
Ian,
Yeah.
can ask answers from Elizabeth and Isabella.
Is there an Elizabeth here? Or an Isabella? This particular area of the day.
Teresa was saying the road could be to do with the coach. What's to do with the coach? Where they were chased.
It said planned. If you're talking about me coming back, that was planned. When I left the other day, I did say that I'd be back. You are.
What kind of things did you say?
When we were in this area, specifically here, it was asking us to leave, asking us to get out of this bit. But then anywhere else, it was perfectly fine.
Do you reckon that negative energy travels?
I don't know, it could. Definitely feels different here at night,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
So do you want to try the method and let H have a go now? Get H on it. Do you want to have a go?
You know where we're going?
Mine.
Hold on.
I'll put them on properly when you actually.
Apparently,
You've got to go.
Ian, there was just an orb in front of you.
Well, this is saying we've got to go.
No, we just heard that.
Okay. I'm going to turn that one off. Is it on? Did it say the name of the app? Did it say the name of it? Yes.
It's gone freezing.
Yeah, I can hear it now.
What was that?
Like a crane, didn't it?
Yeah. If there is still someone here, could you communicate with us through H? People watching us saying they've seen something on the camera.
Right. Then.
If Elizabeth or Isabella is here,
Done. Zero. Close. Help.
the help. We keep being asked to help. Is there anything you want us to help you with?
Help. Help. Assist.
Weird that is. But they want to help assist because they can't. Look.
What? Yes.
Would you like to hug H right now?
Noah. Me.
So Elizabeth and Isabella want H to help them pass over.
Look out.
Well, do you want to have a go and see if
Yeah.
they approach you?
Yeah, I'll have a go.
Anything relevant?
I mean, yeah, the bits. I mean,
What?
they want you to help them pass over.
Just hold the light a minute.
Can't hear any of the.
Yeah, I'll do it now. You have that.
I'll give this back on him, see if I can actually see him.
Let me turn the light.
No, that's right.
Help.
Ow. That white noise is really loud, you can hear it from here.
I love you.
Are you talking about one of us? If you are talking about one of us, all you need to say is the word yeah. Well, the EMF has not gone off at all here, which just proves.
But the other day it was going crazy, yeah.
Help.
What do you need help with? You have to tell me if I'm repeating any questions.
Apparently Harlow is the name associated with one of us.
Oh, that be with you? Said Ian twice earlier. They've gone really cold again.
His.
What is his?
No.
You not want us to talk about that?
If there is a Harlow here, would you let us know who it is that you're associated with? Is it Connor?
H?
Is it H? Is it myself, Ian?
One more.
One more what?
Clean.
Is that what he said?
You keep asking for help. Is there some way that we can help you?
You name a place.
Dark.
It is dark right now. Is that what you're talking about?
Would you like to have a go, Ian?
Can do.
There's so much screaming. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of things that came through. I just got a lot of screaming.
We'll see if we can.
I was getting more screaming coming through.
I almost had to take my thing off. People are really loud. You know what's really weird though? You know, you said you had screaming and it went dark. I don't know if that's like there's like a dark meaning, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was just a lot. There was a lot of screaming.
Run.
Are you telling us to run? That's 3. You are. Could you please say yes?
Yes.
Why do we need to run? Can you tell us the reason for that, please?
Body.
Is there a body here? I like cold it is now. You can actually see our breath.
Do it.
What are you telling us to do? Can you let us know, please?
Betty.
Is Betty the body that's here? Who is Betty?
Yes, Teresa, if you could, that would be
It's
brilliant,
me.
please.
Are you Betty? If you are, can you just say yes so we can confirm that? Please.
Light.
Are you talking about the light that I'm shining on Ian right now? Or maybe the green light over there? Or even the cat balls on the floor? They light up if you touch them.
Ian.
The light I'm shining on Ian. Thank you for telling us that. Could you please state your name? We've had a few names come through so far. We would like to know who we're talking to.
I did.
Would you let Ian help you guys pass over? Elizabeth and Isabella, if we are talking to you?
I don't think we are. But
Stuck.
oh, look at that.
You're stuck, you can't pass over. Do you trust Ian to help you pass over?
If you do, would you please say yes?
Or please say yes if you trust H to help you pass over.
When you said I did you mean that we'd already heard your name earlier tonight?
We leave.
Where do you leave? Do you leave this place? Do you visit somewhere else?
Trapped.
Who's trapped? Could you tell us your name so we can try and help you?
Help.
We do want to help you, but we need to know
Help.
your names. We need to know who we're helping.
Help still.
How can we help you?
Yes.
We can help you. What do you need help with?
Behind.
Are you behind Ian?
Yes.
Who is behind Ian right now?
Is this Betty?
David.
Wait.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Okay.
Okay,
So we've just had the name David
Danger.
come through. Does it say danger?
David, are you controlling the girls?
David.
If you're controlling the
Out.
girls, you need to back away from them. You need to stay away from them, okay?
Hear me.
David,
Ian.
if you want us to leave right now, can you set off one of the cat balls, please?
I'll shine my light on them. So right now we know we're talking to David. David, are you still behind Ian?
To the grave.
David, if we're annoying you right now or making you angry, can you please set one of the cat balls off, please?
Say the word yes.
Leave them.
Are you telling us to leave Isabella and Elizabeth?
Yes.
Why do we need to leave them? Can you tell us, please?
You heard.
Where did we hear this from?
Noises.
What noises? Were they in the graveyard? Or were they at the abbey? We're definitely getting a lot more communication through Ian today.
You're back.
Ian is back. Do you recognise Ian from the other day?
Stick with them.
What do you mean by stick with them? Are you on about Elizabeth and Isabella? Because if you are, you need to leave them alone.
No.
Who are you on about then? Are you on about Ian?
Yes.
How long have you stuck with Ian?
Is likely.
David, Teresa is not afraid of you and will make you move away from Elizabeth and Isabella.
Hours.
That's related to my question. Were we talking to you at the graveyard? Were you the person telling us to leave and get out?
Yes.
So, earlier on when you said you move places, you mean you move places from the abbey to the graveyard and back?
Leave.
David, do you control this place?
Yes.
How?
Leave.
Why are you telling us to leave? Is there something you don't want us to see?
David, if you want us to leave, please set off one of the cat balls, please.
I'll shine my light at them once again. I'll do an example as well. All you need to do is touch one. Just like that.
No.
You're not going to touch the cat ball.
Why don't you want to touch the cat ball? Will it make you lose any power or energy?
Why?
So we really know that you want us to leave, David. If you touch that cat ball and set it off, That shows that you really want us to leave.
You can touch any of the cat balls.
I said,
What did you say? Are you saying you told us to leave?
earlier,
What did you tell us earlier? Could you just repeat it again? We know.
David, are you affecting Ian right now? Are you trying to scare us?
yes,
You are trying to scare us.
Can you tell us why you're trying to scare us, David?
Dave,
The short name for David. Would you like us to call you Dave?
dogs,
The dog's barking.
Yeah. The dogs are barking.
Are we still talking to David?
yes,
Are you still behind Ian?
no answers,
Do you not want to answer that question?
leave,
If you'd like us to leave, can you just say it one more time?
chapel,
That was a...
yes,
It was a chapel.
David, do you think we're afraid of you? Do we look afraid of you?
David, does anything here feed off of fear?
two,
Two what? Bella and Elizabeth. Can't exactly relate.
boy,
Are you saying bye as in goodbye? As if we're leaving?
David, what is the name of the psychic medium communicating with you right now?
I'm tired,
Can you answer my question, please, David?
yes,
What is the name of the psychic medium who is communicating with you right now? What is the name of the person communicating with you now? That's not us.
lady,
Can you name the lady, please?
First or last name?
Can you give us her first name or the lady's last name?
The lady's last name was also said earlier when we were in the graveyard.
yes,
I know it was. Do you remember that name?
Tell them.
Tell them what?
Do you know the age of the lady, David, that is communicating with you? Do you know how old that lady is who was communicating with you? Please, could you tell me, David?
Away.
Do you want us to go away? If you do, can you please say yes?
Philip.
That's the abbot. Are we talking to Philip now?
Is Philip here now as well?
Or is this still David? Every word of this is no sense.
David,
You.
David, are you afraid? Are you afraid of anybody here, David?
Sick.
Are you talking about Isabella and Elizabeth, because they were both sick?
Can I?
Can you what?
Are you afraid of anyone, David? Are you afraid of the lady that's communicating with you?
Ian.
You're afraid of Ian?
You're afraid of Ian? Could you please confirm that?
Could you please say yes if you're afraid of Ian?
Yes.
Could you tell us why you're afraid of Ian? Is there any specific reason?
Protect.
What's protected? Are you protecting this abbey? You had protection coming earlier as well.
Big.
What's big? Could be the reference in the tree. That's massive.
You afraid of Ian because he's
This should pass.
pass? David, would you like to pass over?
If you'd like to pass over, could you please say yes?
Yes.
Can we help you pass over, David? Are you scared to pass over?
Cuddle.
Do you want to cuddle, David?
Betty.
We had
Who's Betty, David?
Betty come in earlier multiple times. Who is Betty to you?
Help.
You
Was
need to help Betty. If you need to help Betty, could you please say the word yes? See, I'm feeling a lot of sympathy here. I'm not feeling evil. Well, I didn't feel it to begin with.
Why?
Are you saying bye because you don't want to talk anymore?
Yes.
Can we ask you just a few more questions and then we'll leave you alone? Because we'd really like to try and help with anyone that's here.
David, please could you let the girls pass over?
Get that out of the SS for a sec. Can you still hear Connor, guys?
Miss.
David, we will carry on.
No. Guys, can you hear me? Am I back on the mic? My mic should be back on now. Can you say yes in the chat if you can hear my mic, please?
We've been told sounds off, that's what I was
Yeah, mic's back on now.
Okay, they're back on.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, hang on. He's got to turn this mic back on. Then we'll finish.
Ian's just turning up his mic. Well, turning it back on now. David, we understand that.
Gone.
Mic's gone.
The mic is gone. Pull him out. We need to put the mics back on. Tap him on the shoulder.
Mic's gone.
Can you hear us now, guys?
Hi, guys. Can you hear us now? We're having to speak through the phone now. Our mics have died because we've been live for a while.
The sound quality might not be as good.
So, yeah, it might not come through as good right now, but the mics keep dying.
David, are you still here with us? If you are, can you say the word yes, please?
David, I understand you might not have done many good things in your life, and there was things that happened where it might not have been the best decision, or you did some horrible things, but please, can you let the girls pass through? And if that's you need to go to another place as well, but you need to let the girls pass through. I'm telling you now, you need to let them.
Let it go.
You need to let the girls go, David. Let them pass through.
They need to pass over.
Where is he?
Where is who?
Is this Isabella and Elizabeth?
Who are we talking to right now?
If this is the girls, can you please say the word yes? Just to confirm.
Yes.
Has David left? Has he followed our instructions and gone to another place?
Please say yes if you are confirming.
Follow.
Has David followed you?
Or is he making you follow him?
Yes.
David, you need to let the girls go.
David, I know you're afraid of being alone, but you need to let the girls pass through.
If you let the girls pass over,
You might be able to pass through to a place of your own.
you are most likely to be able to pass over.
You need to do a good thing though and let the girls pass through. You will never be able to leave if you don't let other people go.
Same two again. David,
Gone.
have they actually passed over? Or are you lying to us right now? If you're lying, that's not a good thing. Remember, you need to do the right thing, David.
No.
You do need to do the right thing. So have you let the girls pass over? Tell the truth.
I have.
Are you being 100% honest with us right now? Just to confirm.
Yes.
Elizabeth and Isabella, are you still there? Do not be afraid of David. If you are still there, please tell us and confirm by saying yes.
Gone.
Is that you speaking, Elizabeth and Isabella? Please say yes if that is. David, you need to stop lying.
I'm leaving.
David, you will let the girls pass over. I'm telling you right now, you will let the girls pass over.
But it scared the life out of me though.
Ian's not scared of you. I'm not scared of you.
I'm
The
not
lady
scared of
who
you.
you've been communicating is not scared of you. H is not scared of you. David, you need to stop lying. Let the girls pass over.
You have the chance right now to do the right thing. You have the chance right now to be a good person.
I have. It's done.
Okay. Thank you, David. We're going to stop the Estes now. So if there's anything you'd like to say before we start. One more thing.
Leave.
Okay. We will.
We will leave now.
We'll respect your wishes.
Thank you for communicating with us.
I hope you
I'm
have let the
leaving.
girls. I hope you have let the girls pass through and that you have been honest.
David, just to let you know that Teresa will 100% cross Elizabeth and Isabella over. So if you have been lying to us, Teresa, the lady you've been speaking to, will pass them over.
And if you haven't been lying to us and you have done the right thing, then well done. Thank you for communicating with us.
Thank you for talking to us.
Just making noise now.
Yeah,
He's left.
he's left now.
He said he was leaving.
Oh, what?
David.
David left.
You're going to have to film me because I don't know what's going on.
No, honestly, that whole thing, the whole conversation 100%. Was that you that touched the cat ball?
Yeah. Should we get the cat balls up there?
Yeah. Do I just turn this up?
Right, so guys, we're just going to get the cat balls in now.
Get the ear, mate. All of that you said has made sense.
And
Every word.
thank you, Teresa, for helping. If, like you say, if you can help the girls pass over, that would be absolutely
I'd be
brilliant.
shivering, like the light was like. I thought it was.
You okay just to get that for a minute, H? The EMF going off.
Yeah.
There's one down there as well. Is that all of them? So I've got
That
4.
should be.
Is that us done then?
Is that 3 cat balls?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
yeah.
4. All those ones are off. And then that's the... Oh, shall I keep hold of that?
Pop it in there for now.
Yeah.
There's no mic on there. You want the mic as well?
Yeah.
Shove everything in there, so I know it's all together.
Where do you want the EMF? Literally condensation on the
Right.
I've got condensation everywhere.
Well, thank you for watching tonight, guys.
So cold.
It is very cold.
Really cold. Okay, thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
Right. I'm gonna have to watch this video back myself because I don't know what's gone on as to what I've said.
Every word's made sense.
So we are leaving now, guys. I'm gonna try and make our way back to the car, but
Emphasising try.
that's what we can see right now.
Just
It's
put my foot in a ditch.
without my torch. It's not, we can't see anything. So that is the ruins. You can only see when I zoom in with the lights. It's so dark here at the minute. Really, really cold.
Could have seen the light.
Guys,
shaking.
thank you ever so much for watching. Please, if you'd like to see more content from us, please share our page,
Like the videos.
encourage others to follow and like. This is the kind of stuff that we like to do.
There'll be plenty more investigations like this.
Thank you everyone for watching, thank you everyone for following and supporting us, helping us be able to go live again. Really is appreciated. I can see the gate.
Also, without being able to go live today, we wouldn't have had half the information that we have had for the investigation.
Yeah, that's the beauty of going live. It means we can actually interact with people that are watching it as well.
I almost just tripped over that.
We always do, Teresa. Yes, Sammy, definitely. Definitely different energy to what we've had previously.
I didn't feel evil kind of energy there.
Well, if there is any spirit still with us,
You will not follow us.
you're not able to follow us. You're not welcome to follow us. You need to remain where you are.
You've taken a long time.
We've taken this one because it is a path. The rest is through all that long grass, and I don't fancy my chances. As we've already said, if there is any spirit still with us, you must remain where you are.
We will try and come back.
I think if there's this much activity here, then we're going to have to come back at some point.
Yeah. We've got to go that way. We've got to go through this.
Okay.
But, we'll look at the back.
Just follow the light that I've got. So we don't bump into any cows.
You better not. I'm not falling in the mud again.
Thank you for watching, Sammy. We are going to get into the car now and head off back home. We get warm because it is freezing, really cold.
Freezing.
Hopefully you can hear us properly because the mics did cut out. I think it's kind of foggy.
It went mist and nothing earlier.
I won't, Sammy. It'll always be said, we always do. Thanks for confirming that, Teresa.
Be careful, it's nettles.
Right. Well, guys, we're back at the car, so I'm going to end the live.
The paranormal state of mind. Let's
Let's
do
do
this.
this.
Thank you very much for watching.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Cheers, guys. See you soon.